Welcome back to the channel, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Today I wanted to give a little update before we get started on the video. A little update of the stuff that we seed started. It is all growing very well. We are actually getting to the point where it's getting too big, so we actually have taken stuff out to the garage and set up lights out in the garage. But I will show you guys a more closer view. So up there we got different types of cucumbers, lettuce, different things like that up there. Down here we have more cucumbers, we have some watermelon plants, and then these over here are peppers, and they are all growing very well. Then over here on the desk we have sweet potatoes that are still growing. Our test with the one sweet potato in the water proved that the water method really did not work for us. Here is sweet potatoes that they are in water and rooting, so they will need to go into dirt next. And then down here we have cucumbers, zucchinis, peppers, watermelons, cantaloupes, all kinds of stuff in there. So we have an absolute mess here. They're getting way too close to the light and getting sunburnt actually. So we do have a fan blowing right there on them to get them some air circulation. I will show you the setup we have outside, and actually these plants that are right here will be going outside into the garage here before too long. So this is our setup out in the garage. This is all tomatoes right here. And what I've done is I built these platforms that we actually used last year. And our plants have gotten so tall that I've had to jack them up on blocks, which I will probably have to continue to keep doing. But these back ones back there were the ones that have been in the garage for quite a while. These front ones are the ones that were inside. And you can just tell how much better the back ones look than the front ones. And I'm wondering if it is an air circulation wasn't good enough, even though we have that fan. I wonder if it's getting too hot in there. And then out here we are able to raise the lights up higher and kind of keep them off the tomatoes. And so I wonder if that's part of the problem. We have another one over here. This is more tomatoes, and then these are sweet potato vines. We actually have some room right here because it is windy outside, so hopefully don't screw the audio up too bad. We actually have plants out here that we are getting ready to harden off. And these are going to be the kind of cool season plants. So we will put these out in the garden probably this weekend. Today is Wednesday. So we're going to harden off these for the next few days. And then hopefully Saturday, get them planted. So these are onions right here. And there's some more onions right there. And then these are our two cabbages, a red cabbage and a green cabbage. And then down here, what there was is green cabbage, red cabbage, broccoli, cauliflower, Brussels sprouts, I think is all we got going right here. We're also going to be planting in these planters right here. We're going to be planting carrots and I think spinach in this one. Or carrots might go in the one out back, I'm not sure. We got a couple different planters that we're going to get going with different things here very soon. So that's kind of the update with the garden stuff for right now. We actually do have potatoes that we just got planted in the garden, which here in a little bit I'm going to go fertilize those. We have potatoes and garlic and strawberries. The garlic and strawberries, the garlic was planted last fall. The strawberries were from last year. And then we actually got some more strawberry runners that we planted out there. So we expanded that. Behind me here today, what we're going to be doing, or I'm going to be doing, is I'm going to service the lawnmower, change oil, check air pressures, filters, all that good stuff. And I'm going to go mow. I'm also got the Toro batteries charging. I have the sprayer charging. I'll show you that. I did a full clean out on the sprayer, cleaned out the inside, rinsed it out, made sure it was good to go. Got the Toro batteries up here charging, so the weed eater, edger are good to go. And then earlier in previous videos, I showed you that I got a spreader. I would like to try to get the insecticide down. So since that spreader is new to me and I've never used it before, insecticide would be a good thing to start with. So if you used fertilizer, if you overlapped, underlapped, it would show. Where the insecticide, you don't want to waste product, you don't want to apply it wrong, but at least it's not going to be a noticeable difference if you screw up. So I kind of want to use the insecticide first, get used to pulling it, this pull speed, everything. I know everything's going to be different with each, fertilizer versus insecticide and everything else, but I'd like to try to get some insecticide down today. We're supposed to possibly have rain coming tomorrow, so I'd like to do that. And that's why another reason I'd like to get some urea down on the potatoes and everything. So that's the plan for today. Now, you guys are probably wanting to see what the new addition to the farm is. So let's go check it out. I wanted to show you guys too on our walk down to see the farm animals. Our apple trees that we planted, they have some buds on them. So that's one of them, and the other one is over here. And it looks like they're going to be coming alive this year. So that is very, very good. We actually got the garden area kind of mowed up last night. Got the garden tilled last week, thanks to my cousin Tyler. So Tyler, thank you, because he come with a tractor and tiller and made it so much easier to do than a little hand tiller. So I appreciate that very much. Okay, here's what you guys all wanted to see, right? So these are 20 Rhode Island Reds. These are 4 days old. They're doing very well. We actually have not lost any out of this bunch. And we have 18 white leghorns over here in this bunch. And we used to have 20. We actually lost 2 of them. So they're just chilling in here. So I did make a coop. It's not completely finished at the moment. Got chickens on the run. It is not completely finished, but it is good enough to get the chickens into it. There is some stuff on the outside that I'd like to do. Eventually, all the tools and everything will be out of here, and the chickens will have this whole area. And then right about there will be a door where they can actually go outside. But this is the inside of the new chicken house. And I'll take you guys outside, show you the outside. So this is the outside. It is not quite finished yet. I like to put metal down, continue that down so that way water and stuff can't get up there. I'd also like to dig down about 1 foot or so and put metal all the way under that, so that way nothing can get under that. Same with this side. I'd like to do that. And then up there, that will be just open. Right here we have what will be nesting boxes. They're not built yet, but you'll be able to open the latch. The door will flip down. There's 4 of them. Each of them are 4 foot long. So there's 16 foot. No, there's actually 5 of them. My bad, 5 of them. Because this whole thing is 24 foot long. And so I did 5 of them, and then the last section is not. And those will actually be where the roosting bars are eventually, once those chickens are big enough. I need to finish off getting the hinges and everything done here. But the windows, they flip out. I would need to put chains on each corner, and so that way they come out about 1 foot or so, and that way it lets ventilation in there. I do have vents in the roof, and I bought hardware cloth, I think is what it's called. It's the little squares. I'm gonna put on the windows and the vents so nothing gets in or out. And then On this other side will be where I will make the run, but that will be eventually. So this is the side where the door will be, and so I will build a run. I will take down this fence right here. I'll leave the post, but take down the fence and run it over there. You can actually see the neighbor out there. That's the same people that were planting on the other side. They're discing that up. So, but we'll actually make a run right in this area, and then hopefully we'll be able to keep them down here in this little lot. And I would like to try to kind of keep them down here in this lot so they ain't going up to the house and pooping on everything and all that good stuff. But we have a water hydrant right there, cattle water right there, so everything is set up. So it's a good place for a chicken house. So if you guys made it this far, thank you guys for watching. Thanks for checking out the new farm animals. Please subscribe, it really helps me out. These guys are just wild. Please like the video. Stay tuned because we got a lot more garden content coming up, and we do have some lawn content hopefully coming up too. The days are starting to get nicer, starting to get longer, so hopefully we can get outside and do some more things. Thank you for watching. See you next time.